Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is. That's right, it is K-pop Saturday night. And on this night, I like to play K-pop or Asian artists on the channel, past, present, or future. Now, the first video that I'm going to do, I had a toss-up and I was going to do another song by Aespa. And it was going to be one of their current songs, Something About the World, or it was going to be Spicy. And then I went back and I realized that I had done an Aespa song almost a year ago in July of last year, and I didn't get a lot of views. So it was one of those kind of things where it's like, all right, I guess nobody likes them. And then I was watching somebody else, or something came up and I heard a clip of a song and I was like, damn, that's dope. And then they said it was Aespa and I was like, shit, that's Aespa? So I decided to go back and do that particular song, because I never heard the whole song, and review this. And the song is called Savage and it's from 2021. Now, before I get into the song, I know that Aespa is on SM Entertainment. And after what Lee Soo-man did back in the day, getting caught for embezzlement and getting indicted and going to jail, and what he did to TVXQ and their 13-year contract, and they had to sue him to the point where the whole, Korean Fair Trade Commission changed all that and said you can't have anybody with a contract longer than 7 years. How does anybody, after all of that, want to stay with SM Entertainment? Because I was looking at another song, this current album that Aespa did, that Lee Soo-man wanted to do all this kind of changes to it to incorporate some type of environmentalism and everything else like that, and they, didn't feel like that was, the way they wanted to go, and it ended up delaying their album from February all the way until May. And so this album, or the other song that I was going to do, actually came out the day after my birthday on May the 2nd. So, with all that being said, how can you be on a label or even do anything to give this guy money? I don't know. You tell me. But back to the song Savage. Now let's take a look at what Savage did on the charts, because I did tell you, now that I am doing K-pop like this, that I was going to review where the song is on the charts. And Balemo, this song went to number 39 on the Global 200, number 60 in Japan, number 14 in Malaysia, number 14 in Singapore, number 2 in South Korea, number 2 on the South Korean Hot 100, and number 13 on the US World Digital Song Sales. Now, I have to come to the conclusion, as I'm an old person, that there has to be a digital chart, because now everything is digital, whether it be Spotify, whether it be Apple Music, or Pandora, if anybody uses Pandora anymore, or whatever kind of app. I don't use any of those at all. It's either YouTube, I download the song, and then I have it on my phone, and I have like 6,000 or 7,000 songs on my phone. So that's just how I roll. And I'm old, so I don't believe in paying a service. It's almost like the radio. I don't believe in paying for a radio station that you don't own the songs. Back in the day, if I wanted a song, we would listen to the radio with our cassette tapes, with the record button and pause and waiting for the DJ to stop and then doing that just so we could have the song whenever we wanted to do it. So I know there are certain features of these, Spotify and things like that where you can do certain things like that, but still you're paying them money for it. And I just don't believe in that. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. This makes number 11. I don't know if I'm going to do another video tonight, but we will see. So, without any further ado, here is Aespa and Savage.
Bunch of savages in this town.
Oh my gosh, don't you know I'm a savage? I'm a killer, 널 깨라. 아직도 가리고 환각을 펼치 no fella. We holler, 두렵지 않아 너 희투하라. 날 믿어 너리 fake on me. 준비가 안 된 무대로 뭘 하나 fake on me. got everybody 막 같은 me. 수치를 느끼게 멘탈을 흔들어 놔. 싸늘한 관점 무너져 I 그는 못해만 say no. 두고 봐 난 좀 savage 너의 dirty한 play 너는 두고 볼 수 없어 나를 무너뜨리고 싶은 내 환각들이 점점 너를 구축할 이유가 돼 I'm a savage 널 부셔게 해줄게 oh, I'm a savage 널 짓밟아줄게 oh, Get me now Get me now 지금 나를 잡아 아니 난 더 savage Get me now 이제 내가 너를 잡아 now I'm a savage Give me now 너의 말이 보여 네 약점 알고리즘 Give me now 난 아이싱 그 방에 말고 꺼져 savage Everybody look at me 익숙하잖니 양보해 참아야만 돼 어른스럽게 I'm locked up in the glass 난 널 잊고 싶은데 너무 끔찍한 기대 그런 환각들은 나를 가둬놔 I'm going 광야로 게이밍 물리쳐오면 이 간질 MI로부터 멀어지게 만들 회심찬 내 trick We gon' 광야로 게이밍 배워버려 내 빛을 꺼 데미지를 입은 내게 인정사정 풀 것 없는 punch 그거 봐 난 좀 savage 너의 재선역을 막아 흐트러 놔 빼놔 하지 마라 여긴 바로 광야 너의 시공간은 내 뜻대로 make it break it I'm a savage 널 부셔게 해줄게 oh, I'm a savage 널 짓밟아줄게 oh, Get me now 지금 나를 잡아 아니 난 더 savage Get me now 이제 내가 너를 잡아 now I'm savage Give me now 너의 말이 보여 네 약점 algorithm Give me now 나 아이싱 그 방에 말고 꺼져 savage 위기에 퍼진 널 지켜준 건 너였어 난 novice we love you 나의 victory 하나의 sing type 모두 내가 만들어준 기회란 걸 I know your sacrifices 난 novice we love you 알아 우린 반드시 내 곁들을 찾아줄게 우리 만나고 break it down Savage Savage Yeah Give me now 지금 나를 잡아 아니면 너 savage Give me now 이제 내가 너를 잡아 now I'm a savage Give me now 너의 말이 보여 네 약점 algorithm Give me now 난 아이싱 그 방에 말고 꺼져 savage What?
Okay, now I will tell you that song is really, really dope as far as the beat is concerned. I used to be a musician, so I understand the production value of the actual beats on this, and the transitions are off the chain. The first beat had a little metallic feel to it, and I did say something about the very first one video that I reacted to. I said something about it sounding industrial, and the beat sounded a little bit industrial there with the metallic sound to that beat, but it still had that kind of hip-hop beat to it. Now then, when it went to the second type of beat, it took out the metallic sounding to it, and then still had a transition. Now the other thing about this was the last part, when it went dubstep and it had like that drop kind of feel and everything else like that, it just had all the elements of a song that's like kind of grimy and dirty and everything else like that, even though the lyrics of the song have nothing to do with maybe the way the song makes you feel. Now I do remember reading something when I was going to do the video, that Welcome to My World, I think is the name of the song that I was going to do, where they talked about an AI character was going to be in that particular video, and I believe, is this where that AI character comes from? Let me know in the comments below, because you know, this video had a lot of transitions from, you know, the set design, and then all of a sudden you have these CGI characters that look like the girls in the group, and then all of a sudden it went to looking like something from the Teen Titans cartoon, and then it went into another CGI character, but it was just the one person. So there was a lot of money put into this. I guess, you know, the guy from SM Entertainment has been embezzling money and, you know, trying to hide it in offshore accounts and things like that. I guess he's got enough money to put into freaking videos, because, you know, even though it seems simple, even though it looked beautiful, as far as where their set design was, like they were on a stage and they put everything there, and, you know, lights and everything else like that, it still looked beautiful, but almost everything else looked like it was done, you know, on a computer. So I'm not hating on that. You know, we don't have a lot of videos here in the West where people put a lot of work into it. I'm not saying that we don't, but it does seem like more of, you know, the K-pop, they do put a lot of money into their videos, and I can't say it's new. If you go back, and after Michael Jackson did Thriller, all of a sudden people are like, oh shit, we gotta spend money on videos, because look at what Michael just did, and now it's like the biggest album of all time, and he had like 8 hits off of that album. Almost every song was a hit, and then Michael kept doing it, and everybody's like, fuck, man, come on, Michael. You know, it's like that one person in school that kept getting good grades, and you're like, dude, you're messing up the curve. You're messing up the curve, you know, so.
That's all I have to say about that.
If you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment.